Hello everyone, welcome back to another unboxing. So I got my Roots box actually yesterday, and I thought for some reason like my Moon box was gonna come a day or two after the Bounty, but thankfully they both came today. It's usually weird because the Moon box will come to my door from FedEx, but it was delivered by UPS. So I set up my little cauldron. I've been loving working with blue this month. I usually like to work with purple during Samhain, but I don't know. I've been really attracted to blue. I kind of shared about like my little pool dream. I made blue candles, and then like I didn't even realize I picked the blue. I picked the blue over the purple sand. But I think that's kind of like the little hot setup is using this for incense cones, but it's just kind of interesting because we received an incense cone holder last year, so I kind of found that interesting. But I do like that item, but I do feel I really like the Witch's Roots box. It's probably like my second favorite box. I feel like this box is underrated. I feel like it's very underrated. And I was watching last year's Roots box, because I've recorded like every box I've gotten from them. And this time last year, I was receiving like 3 or 4 other boxes plus the 3 boxes from them, but 2 of them aren't around anymore or don't ship free to the US no more. And then one just went so sour and bad, customer service and stuff. And it was crazy because I was with them for 4 years. And it was just like a crystal box that like they were mislabeled the crystals, and then like there were some broken ones, and it kind of like mentioned that to them, but it just went bad. But yeah, I really loved last year's Witch's Roots for October. If anyone's like interested in seeing like my older unboxings, I'd love to know that, because I think it's kind of cool to compare what they've done in the past to what they're doing now. But yeah, let's get into Witch's Roots. I got like really cold shivers when I came over here. I had to like go get a jacket real quick. But here she is, in all her glory. Whoops. So we have the Persephone collection. As the shadows of inner darkness begin to slowly show themselves, we know that our time for transition is finally here. It is through the workings of the Queen of the Underworld that we find strength, power, and perseverance to revitalize our truest self. This is a time where we truly get to understand how resilient and raw our spirit can be. Able to retain our focus through intense transformation in this unique and one-of-a-kind collection, we lean into the beauty of Persephone's transition, relying on her strength to bolster ours through the coming dark months ahead. The magical items in this box are as follows. Little trumpet. So let's see. Anywhere from the bottom up. So we have, so this is the little Avalon deck. We got this earlier this year. Be fierce, be brave, do things that challenge you, search for your own sacred grail. And that's my little YouTube channel. Definitely doing this has been a very brave thing. And if you told me a year ago, just a year ago probably, I would have been like, huh? But yeah, I'm just like so thankful for all you guys. Thank you guys so much for being so awesome. So when I first got the Roots box, they weren't doing oracle cards, and it was so like they did the cherry on top and finally like put an oracle card, and it used to be like 7 items. But now they make sure that there's like 10 items. We get the oracle, a stone. They've been more with like adding the tea. They've been doing a good job. I really like once they added the Oracle, that became like this became my favorite box probably. Like, you know, my second favorite, because the Bounty is probably my first. But yeah, the Avalon deck. If you wanna since I have this deck, if you want to comment below and I'll reply to your comment with a card pull from this deck if anyone's interested in that. Just a little like inspiration, affirmation. I believe it's more of an affirmation deck. Okay, personalized oracle reading. We have meditated and selected a card from the Avalon Magic deck by Rose Insira to place inside your box. This card in the simple messages, or excuse me, symbol/messages that are represented was meant for you, anyone that's watching as well. Take your time to reflect on the wisdom that it holds. Allow the message to act as a direct message from your guides and ancestors. So we have this. And then look how beautiful. Yes. So we have the Persephone in the underworld. Look at the raven skull. Beautiful, and the snake. So here is long, if anyone's interested. And then we have, ooh, here's our herb, the pomegranate. You know, it's interesting. I've been wanting to work with more seeds, and like I've been wanting to work with the apple seeds. It's so funny. Theirs was wasps like trying to make nests around the door, and I almost took that as like a sign that like my protection spell worked, because it was like kind of crazy how they like popped up all of a sudden. But one of the nests I kind of like ended up taking down because it was like right there in the door, and I put it in a container right in there because I wanted to save it for a spell, and a wasp came out, and so there's like a live I'm gonna look at it real quick. I need to show you guys this. This is so funny. I got so scared. I put the wasp nest in with my apple slices from Maybine. Look at this. It's like a little science. I feel like a kid with the insects in the container. But look at this. I got so scared when I saw and I believe that you could see the hole it came out of. I believe there's gonna be like a couple more coming out. But yeah, there's a big friend in there. Came out 2 days ago because there was nothing in here, and then all of a sudden, and it was crazy because I had a garlic container on top of this because I was gonna make some candles, and I had that container. Oh my gosh! So there would have been a wasp buzzing around in the house, you know. Let me put this back. Oh. I was like, I got like scared from seeing it in there like buzzing around. If it was a bee, I'd let it go, but it's a wasp, so that's a no-no. But I thought that was so funny. But yeah, that kind of like me think of the seeds. So I'm excited to work with pomegranate seeds and leave that as an offering as well. So this is really cool. Pomegranate. So we have the native origins, other names, elements, celestial influence. We have Leo and Scorpio and Mercury, chakras, colors, stones, Helidor, Iolite, Jasper, Kunzite, Malachite, Moldavite, Obsidian, Carnelian, Citrine, Smoky Quartz, Tiger's Eye, Turbiline, botanicals, animals, the camel. One of my little spirit animals. I love camels. I have I think they're on my altar above my vanity. I have little wooden camels. They're too funny. The stag, salamander, magical beings, Osiris, Hermes, magical properties. And then I love when they write in the witch's alphabet. I love deciphering that. And I like take the time to do the artwork. Look at the artwork. I try to decipher their little messages. So we have our artwork pieces. Let me try to get the smaller things out. So we have Depth of Persephone Incense. How beautiful is that sticker? The skull and the botanicals. Very beautiful. They smell, they have a nice smell to them. I don't know what it totally is, and they never tell us what their beautiful blends are. But this is the 5, 6, 7th item on the ledger. Depths of Persephone Ritual Incense Sticks. A truly contemplative incense. This Depth of Persephone blend provides a sense of pondering and meditation as its smoke wafts throughout your sacred space. As you allow this incense to burn, take the time to document your current journey, your sufferings, goals, and hopeful outcomes. You have that. Then we have, looks like, this is our little muslin bag and our little tea. So we have white pomegranate tea. That sounds yummy. Let's take a little look at it. A little look. A little looky. Oh, it's pretty. I love like more of like the fruity teas. Definitely more of a fruity girl. That smells nice. This one I'm definitely gonna enjoy. They gave one, it was like, I think it was in February, and it was like drinking gushers. It was so good. I wasn't a big tea girl, but it's grown on me. So we have the white pomegranate herbal tea blend with muslin bag, contains caffeine. Okay, so it says about this is the 6th item. This wonderfully distinguished blend includes the delicate flavors of white tea, rose hips, safflower. Okay, and that's what that smell is. There's like a little bit of tartness and also hibiscus. We recommend drinking this tea before or during your Samhain rituals and meditations. Use approximately 1 teaspoon of tea for 8 ounces of water. Use discretion and taste to determine brewing times and general amounts. May contains remnants of peanut shells. Interesting. It's good that they put that disclaimer, because it'd be terrible for someone that had an allergy. Wonder if that's like to do with the pomegranates or the rose hips that were close to nutshells. So let's see. Our candle. I forgot my Sharpie. It's okay. This is the only one I didn't write on. So we have, I saw one of my little friends comment about receiving different candle colors, which was kind of like, I don't know about that. It's not good. You'd think that everyone would get the same candle colors. So I'd love to know like what candle color you got if you got this box. So I kind of got like a pretty, it looks like a fruit roll-up, honestly. Like the color is perfect. It looks yummy and delicious. It just smells like a crayon, like like beeswax. So yeah, we have our little candle. And this is the 8th item, the Underworld Guide Mini Spell Candle. We have hand-rolled the Underworld Guide Mini Spell Candle for you to burn during your work with Persephone. This candle represents the torch of underlying hope that life will sprout again after death has taken her stand. And then it just says in italics, do not leave a burning candle unattended and keep out of reach of children. So we have that. Next is we have our little stone. Oh wow. They're very small stones this month, other than the palm stone. Oh wow, it's beautiful tektite. I'm pulling stones from all the places. But when I get these little sachets, I like to make stone, like I like to make like little like what would you call it? Like stones that just complement each other, and I like to put them in the sachet. So if they send a stone, I'll kind of like try to see stones that will work with it, or that I'm drawn to work with that one. And I was using this at the beginning of the year. Black tourmaline, tektite, clear quartz, and blue amber. Beautiful blue amber. Which is actually glows. Beautiful. The outside glows. And then clear quartz. The window into the future, which I thought that was fine. Oh my gosh. So I got like tea underneath my nail. But yeah, so it's kind of cool to see that like stone come back around, you know, working with it in the beginning of the year, and there it is again. It looks like a little planet, the indents in it. It's a very small piece though. But I love the energy of tektite. We have the tektite stone. This is the 9th item. We have included a beautiful tektite stone to this collection to accompany you on your journey into the underworld, assisting you to finding clarity in the message or guidance you may receive. So you have that. Little baby. Ooh. So they did, it was called Ancestral Calling, was the spray they did last year, and it was so yummy. And I still have it out on my altar. I like have it out now for October. But they did like a smaller bottle. I've been loving that they've been doing these bigger bottles for, usually like the Roots box bottles are like this big. This is actually from earlier this year. But the Persephone's Mist, ooh, that smells really good. I bet that's gonna smell really good. I mean, take a sniff. No. Wow. What does that smell like? Okay. It's like reminds me of, there's like a Yankee candle. The Pomegranate Yankee Candle. That's what this is. Because I remember getting that. I found it. And I couldn't resist it. That's what this smells like. This smells so good. It smells so good. Yeah, I love this. Favorite thing in the box. Oh, that smell. What a beautiful smell. Let's see what that smell is. Okay. The Pomegranate Yankee Candle. Brought me right back to my childhood. So we have, okay, this is the 5th item, Persephone's Mist Ritual Aura Spray. We have created this Persephone's Mist Ritual Aura Spray with the oils of cedarwood, pomegranate, jasmine, and rose, and a special mixture of our deep underworld magical oil from our personal cabinet of witchery. And I'll always shake well before using, and be cautious when you using this spray, as some may be more sensitive than others. Yeah, it's, you know, it's a very strong smell, but it's very sexy smell. Like it smells like magenta. Like it smells like just being in a lovely, just like soaking like the magenta rays in, like under the sun. I don't know how even, but I love that. I love that smell. That's probably my favorite thing in the box. So before like the bigger item, here's the herb of the box. So we got pomegranate seeds. which is really neat. Never worked with these before. This is the first item. We have the Pomegranate Seeds. The pomegranate is represented in many magical rites across the world, seeped within its magical ability to represent both life and death, or war and love, as stated within The Green Mysteries by Daniel A. Schulte. The engorged fruit, whether cut by hand or humankind, or violently split as it ripens and dehisces, bleeds. It is thus perfectly emblematic of its two essential esoteric powers, fecundity and death discarnation. The fruits of love and war, the divinity of the pomegranate is optimized as the two aspects work in tandem. It is thus perfectly aligned with the deific form, Dantheos, whose hidden illuminates esteem as the conumbium of Thanatos, death, and Eros, love, the engine that drives all magical power. Accordingly, the fruit is used in sexual sorcery, fertility charms, as well as funerary and necromantic rites. That's the end of the quote. Found within a variety of Greek mythologies, the pomegranate tree was found growing from the blood of Dionysus. In addition, the pomegranate contains heavy influence over its correspondences with Persephone and her journey through the underworld. Although commonly associated with fertility spells, pomegranate can be used as an offering to the queen of the underworld in a return for glimpses of guidance from the wise in the prominent presence. Incorporate pomegranate seeds into your altars and rituals to bring hope, cleansing, and abundance in your process of life, death, and rebirth. Planetary association: Mercury, Venus, and Pluto. Elemental association: Earth and Fire. Deific associations: Yemaya, I'm butchering these names. Dionysus, Persephone, Venus, Hermes. These seeds have been included for ritual and external use. And then last but not least is this red box. And last but not least is we have this pretty red box. Oh wow, okay, so they gave us another like spell coin thing, like necklace. Every year for October, they kind of have given a necklace. The first year I didn't like it. It was like a broom necklace, and I would have I kind of thought they should have given us just a little broom. Last year I kind of liked how it incorporated and like it flowed in with the ancestral, adorn yourself, do the spell, kind of like. And I can kind of see that this kind of goes with that, adorn yourself while you're doing your magic. So I kind of like this one more. So it says, the great Persephone, queen of the underworld of transformation, of all death and life, by your crown and by your torch light my path. And then we have pomegranates, the flowers, the skulls. Kind of looks like the Gibo, the rune, the X rune kind of on it, but I know she's not Nordic, so I don't think she would have a rune. So the third item on the ledger is usually the big item, and it says about the third item, which is the necklace. The Great Persephone pewter pendant with chain. This beautiful Great Persephone pendant has been created exclusively for this collection, but may be offered on our on our moon market at a later time. Incorporated within the design, you will find the crown of Persephone bearing the pomegranate fruit and skulls to represent her transition between the underworld and our world, conscious and unconscious, in the torch to the light. On the back of this pendant, you will find the following inscription: Great Persephone, Queen of the Underworld and of the transformation of all death and life, by the crown and by your torch, light my path. So I actually, I think that this box was cool. I do like the medallion. I think it's cool. I'll probably use it more as like a decorative a decorative thing more than a necklace maybe, but I'll probably wear that too. But I just wanted to show, so usually we have the seeds and the artwork. So the pomegranate herbal grimoire artwork is the second item on the ledger to put into your Book of Shadows herbal grimoire or place on your altar for display. The pendant, and then the artwork to go with the pendant is the Persephone in the underworld. It's the artwork to go with the pendant, and then we have the aura spray, which I loved that. And then the tea, the incense sticks, which smell really nice too. The candle, our stone, and our oracle. So yeah, let's see what it says at the end. As we learn to patiently reap the rewards of the changing seasons, we call upon Persephone to guide us through our innermost transition. May this time bring you an abundance of growth, discovery, and hope. May your practices be filled with beauty, grace, and revelation. As we see the world, so it is. Blessed be the witch's roots. Of October of 2023, the Persephone collection. And the ledger is written by G. Ibis. So there it all is in its glory. Actually, I enjoyed it. I wish my stone was a little bit bigger, but she will not go to waste. She does have very nice energy though, so I do like that about her. I really feel like she has female energy. So here is the ledger for anyone that would like to see it. And yeah, I'd love to know, how did you feel about this collection? I actually enjoyed it. I love the smells. The aura spray is my favorite. I wish you could smell it. And I loved receiving the Tektite. I just loved the message that kind of helped make bringing things into full circle, kind of like intentions and stuff. Kind of like, I like the message of receiving the Tektite, and I'm excited to work with the pomegranate seeds. I love all these berry colors. One of my favorite colors probably. Always seem to be very drawn to these red berry pinks, one of my colors. But I love purple and blue and green as well, so, and yellow and orange as well, so it's kind of crazy, all my favorite colors. But yeah, I'd love to know, how did you feel about this collection? If you got it, what do you think about the spray? Have you ever worked with pomegranate seeds or any type of seeds? I'd love to know. And yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. It means so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Please stay safe out there. I'm sending you much love and light, and I'll see you I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.